Hi Aquarius, my name is Mary. This is Tarot Time. I'm here to do your March 2019 reading. I'm going to find out what Source has to say to you. Okay, what's going on for the month of March for Aquarius. Jeez. Someone is acting like they care, but I would have my doubts. Someone is being very manipulative, acting like they care, when all they really want to do is probably escape. Is that what Source is trying to tell you, Aquarius? This could be either you or your partner. One more card. Uh-oh. Well, some of you Aquarians out there are in a relationship that was great on the onstart, but it's starting to fizzle out. Your heart's desire is not what you thought it was going to be. All right, let's find out what is the obstacle here. What was the obstacle? Could be that you two just didn't hit it off. Okay. We're going to get to the bottom of it, and then we're going to get to the sex part of it. Okay. Let's find out. What is the obstacle, please? Oh, shit. That's a good obstacle, huh? It's all about sex, that's for sure. Now, be very careful. You're very tempted. You got something going on your mind that's been there for a while. You know, you might do a little bit of roaming out of your comfort zone. Okay, looking for something wild, something just screw you, okay? That's what you're looking for. You could be fantasizing about it a lot. Maybe not. This is not for all Aquarians out there, so don't jump the gun on me. It's only if you get what I'm talking about. Okay, so remember that. Alright, I'm trying to find your devil. Excuse me. Alright. I got this, got this desire, this strong, powerful desire to just take it out on anybody. You know, sometimes you got to be careful because you could be a sexual predator. Okay, you gotta watch how you make your moves. You know, you just can't take advantage of anybody. All right, by tricking them, by being dishonest to them. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, you know what? Maybe you're a gigolo. Maybe you're a lady of the night or a man of the night. All right. So you're out to get what you can get. Pay me, please, or not. You could be very. You might like S&M. You may like to be tied. You know, tied up. Maybe you'd like to gag somebody. I don't know. Okay, I'm just pulling stuff out. So I'm going to do another reading. I'm going to use these cards to find out what's going on. So I'm just going to sum it up real quick. Somebody here in this relationship with you, Aquarius, is either you or your partner. they're not liking it, all right? They're not going to continue the relationship because they're looking for something more powerful, okay? They just want to get it on, okay? Sensually, sexually, okay? And if you're not going to put out, or they're not going to put out, you're going to find something that will put it out. Even if it's in your head, fantasizing. Okay, so let's see. What's going on with the sex department? What's going on in the sex department with Aquarius? Can we give them a little advice, please? Source. Oh. Cards suck. You want to come crawling out, fine. Ace of Swords. Okay. Well, that's not looking good, especially since it's in reverse. It's kind of probably telling you to slow down a bit. Slow down that mind jarble you got going on. That chattering monkey. One more card for that area. Look at this. You can hardly sleep at night with all this shit going on. Probably if you had a good screw and you'd be able to go to sleep at night, wouldn't you? I'll bet. You'd sleep like a baby. How do I know that? Excuse me. So let's see what's going on with you. Yeah. And maybe you'd like to have a virgin. Or maybe you are a virgin. I don't know. Okay, so maybe you're a little bit afraid to get involved with someone because of that. Right? You have that fear. You got to watch out. Okay, for certain people who have diseases, you have to be on the up and up about that. You know, you can't just go to bed with anybody and think everything's great. You got to have protection. You got to be careful. People aren't going to tell you if they have something wrong with them, okay? Maybe that was the problem. Maybe they did have something. You know, maybe they have something wrong with them. Maybe they like violent sex and you're not into that. Or maybe you like violent sex and your partner's not into that. You're a little too rough. You know, that could be very well be. You're too rough. I would say that. I would honestly say that you're a little too rough in the sack. You are almost like an animal. You just want to get to your point, okay, of orgasm, and that's it. You know, you want to take it out on somebody is what you want to do, all right? Take all your frustrations out on somebody. But you got to be very careful, okay, like I said, of, you know, sexual diseases, things like that. Okay? Any kind, I don't know, gonorrhea, syphilis, whatever, HIV, things like that. You know, you got to be careful. All right? So Aquarius, whoever this person that you may be involved with, if it's not yourself, okay, they are really animalistic, okay? They are highly sexual. And that was the problem. Okay, you didn't want to, you know, it's too much for you. And then there's this part here, the fear of disease. You got to be careful with that. That could be something that maybe you saw something, okay? A sore or scratching or something along those lines, if you know what I mean. and that turned you off. So yes, I understand you're being very careful, and that is what you need to do. So Aquarius, take care this month. Be very careful and be on the lookout for anybody who's highly sexual that's on to you. Make sure you check them out. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. All right, that's your reading. Please like and subscribe.